Harris Faulkner is the host of Outnumbered Overtime on Fox News Channel.
Great to see you, Congressman. We have some news from within our Fox family. His last show was this past Friday. And starting tonight, Fox News Tonight will air live at 8 p.m. Eastern. It will be an interim show with rotating Fox News personalities until a new host is named.
Harris Faulkner recently left Fox News, stunning audiences who have come to know her as a prominent figure in journalism.
The role of a journalist and sources. It has long been the case that you can just call them sources, but the question now is, how many sources should you have when you're talking about really important things today? And do you think they should be named?
So here's my deal. No, I don't think that you should name all your sources. I mean, journalists have gone to prison.
With 6 Emmy Awards under her belt and a reputation for hard-hitting interviews,
who has demonstrated excellence in both the broadcast television industry. This year's recipient of the Television Broadcast Award presented by Bloomberg is Fox News anchor Harris Faulkner, also another Californian.
her departure raises many questions about what the future holds for her. Fans and colleagues alike are buzzing with curiosity, speculating on her next steps in the world of media. Will this move lead her to new and exciting opportunities? The reasons behind her surprising decision may reveal more than what meets the eye. Born into a military family, Faulkner's journey from a small town to becoming a well-respected news anchor is nothing short of remarkable.
News anchor Harris Faulkner pays tribute to her father, a lieutenant colonel who served in Vietnam. In her book, 9 Rules of Engagement.
Her early experiences shaped her perspective on life and work, providing a solid foundation for her career. With her military background and dedication to journalism, Faulkner's departure from Fox News signals not just a career shift, but possibly the start of a new chapter filled with possibilities. What's next for this dynamic personality? The story is just beginning. From small town to Fox News, Harris Faulkner was born on October 13, 1965, at Fort McPherson in Atlanta, Georgia. Her childhood was influenced by her father, Bobby R. Harris, a retired lieutenant colonel and pilot in the United States Army. His brave service, which included 3 tours in Vietnam, instilled in Faulkner a deep respect for the military. Growing up as a military kid, she moved frequently, even spending time at a military base in Stuttgart, West Germany. This constant change shaped her outlook on life and taught her the importance of adaptability. Faulkner's educational journey led her to the University of California, Santa Barbara, where she earned a Bachelor of Arts in Mass Communications. This degree laid the foundation for her career in media.
Hello and welcome to Fox News Tonight. I'm Harris Faulkner. Suddenly, the nation is witnessing something we haven't seen before.
Starting out as a freelance journalist for LA Weekly, she earned just $50 per article. Despite the modest pay, she was determined to make a name for herself in the competitive world of journalism. Her first significant break in television came when she interned at KCOP TV in Los Angeles. This experience quickly transformed into a full-time position as a reporter and anchor at WNCT-TV in Greenville, North Carolina. Faulkner soon became a familiar face in Kansas City, anchoring the evening news for WDAF-TV from 1992 to 2000. However, her journey was not without challenges. During her time in Kansas City, she faced unsettling advances from someone she had known back in North Carolina. Instead of letting this stop her, Faulkner pushed through, determined to succeed. After her stint in Kansas City, Faulkner joined KSTP-TV in Minneapolis-St. Paul as a key member of their evening news team. By July 2004, she had built a solid reputation, which led her to Fox News in 2005.
Hey ladies and gentlemen, and this is Carmine Sabia for Explain America, and the set of Fox News went off the rails during a Harris Faulkner segment. Miss Faulkner, I'm so sorry.
At Fox News, Faulkner's career really took off. She began as a correspondent for the revamped version of A Current Affair, and quickly became known for her sharp reporting skills. Her time at Fox News included hosting Fox Report Weekend from 2011 to 2017, covering major events like the midterm elections in 2018, and filling in for other prominent anchors.
This is Outnumbered Overtime. I'm Harris Faulkner. I had the chance to meet with the president in Dallas, Texas for a wide-ranging conversation on a host of issues.
Faulkner also gained recognition on the late-night show Red Eye and became a familiar face on Gutfeld and The Five. Her dynamic presence brought energy and insight to every program she joined. In April 2014, Faulkner began co-hosting Outnumbered, a daytime program that showcased diverse viewpoints on current events. She later transitioned to Outnumbered Overtime in 2017, focusing on more in-depth news coverage. Her unique style and perspective made her a standout among her peers, further establishing her reputation as a leading journalist. In June 2023, Faulkner temporarily hosted Fox News Tonight after Tucker Carlson's exit.
Now to new details about Tucker Carlson's departure from Fox News and the text messages that might have led to his exit,
where she made powerful statements about social issues and expressed her concerns for the safety of women and children. Her involvement in the show demonstrated her ability to tackle serious topics with both grace and authority. Recognition and awards. Throughout her career, Faulkner has received numerous accolades. While at ABC's KSTP, she earned 4 regional Emmy Awards and was named Best Anchor for 3 consecutive years. She also received an Emmy for her participation in the news special Eyewitness to War. In 1998, she was awarded the Amelia Earhart Pioneering Lifetime Achievement Award for her humanitarian work. Her exemplary journalism was recognized in Variety's 2021 New York Women's Impact Report, particularly for her poignant interview with former President Donald Trump in 2020.
Breaking tonight, as we mentioned, my colleague Harris Faulkner sat down with President Trump just moments ago, wrapping that interview up in Dallas. We hope to speak to her at the other side of taking a listen to just a piece of this.
Following George Floyd's death. Beyond her professional achievements, Faulkner has begun to share more about her personal life, revealing the influence of her military upbringing on her character and work. The life-changing Vietnam mission. In a recent interview within Kansas City, Faulkner discussed her military upbringing and the impact it had on her life. One pivotal moment she shared was her significant trip to Vietnam, which she referred to as a divine assignment. This journey was not just a professional opportunity, but also a personal one, reflecting her father's military service and the lessons he instilled in her. Along with a dedicated team from Fox Nation, Faulkner traveled to Vietnam with the aim of honoring Vietnam veterans and exploring the complex history surrounding the war. She highlighted how veterans from other conflicts are often celebrated, while those returning from Vietnam faced challenges and misunderstandings. Faulkner's mission was to shed light on these issues and bring awareness to the sacrifices made by these brave individuals. Her curiosity about Vietnam stemmed from her father's experiences and the stories he shared.
My dad had a very close call in Vung Tau. He was flying back to base, and the enemy were firing over his plane, and he needed help. An angel came into that mission.
The trip in 2023 was an extension of her commitment to understanding her heritage and acknowledging the complicated legacies of the Vietnam War. Growing up in a military household deeply influenced her views, teaching her the importance of resilience, adaptability, and patriotism. Faulkner's father had a significant impact on her understanding of service and duty. He believed that it was essential for Black individuals to step forward for their nation when called upon, especially during times of racial tension. His commitment to his role and his unwavering faith in American values profoundly shaped Faulkner's perspective on national pride and respect for those who serve. Growing up in a military household instilled qualities like flexibility and resilience in Faulkner. Being a military child, often called a brat, born, raised, and transferred, taught her to appreciate her country.
She's here as a news anchor and somebody who can talk about a lot of things in the news, but she's also here today as an author, and I would say maybe a life coach. If you haven't picked up her book yet, it just came out last week. It's called 9 Rules of Engagement, A Military Brat's Guide to Life and Success.
She often shares stories about her father's dedication to his service and his belief in American values. His commitment deeply influenced her views on national pride and respect for those who serve. Faulkner's father passed away on Christmas morning in 2020, which added a poignant layer to her holiday memories. He was a joyful man who faced life's challenges with positivity. After retiring, he dedicated his life to teaching and mentoring youth, which left a lasting impression on Faulkner. She finds solace in remembering him as a guiding light in her life, her faith, and her work. Throughout her career, Faulkner has maintained a strong connection to her faith. In interviews, she has expressed the importance of spirituality in her life and how it has guided her through both personal and professional challenges. Balancing her responsibilities as a mother of 2 biracial daughters with her demanding career has not always been easy, but her determination to be a positive role model remains a driving force. Faulkner's desire to be remembered as a loving and devoted mother speaks volumes about her values. She aims to instill in her daughters the belief that compassion and kindness are strengths. In a world that often emphasizes competition, Faulkner believes in the power of empathy and the importance of lifting others up. Her leadership style is characterized by resilience and assertiveness. Faulkner has faced criticism for her straightforward approach, but she sees overcoming these challenges as essential for growth. In today's world, where expectations for women are shifting, she emphasizes the importance of embracing one's power and breaking down barriers. One particularly emotional moment in her career was during the coverage of the Sandy Hook shooting. Faulkner vividly recalls the arrival of a hearse at the scene.
Fox Urgent, state police in Connecticut have just released thousands of pages of documents from their investigation into the massacre at Sandy Hook Elementary. This is obviously a very sensitive story, and
prompting her to take a moment of reflection with her viewers. This was a poignant reminder of the responsibility that comes with delivering heartbreaking news. Faulkner's impactful interview with former President Donald Trump in 2020 highlighted her commitment to honest and raw dialogue. During the interview, she skillfully navigated a sensitive discussion about the protests following George Floyd's death, emphasizing the importance of truth in journalism. The impact of her departure. Harris Faulkner's decision to leave Fox News has left viewers wondering about her future plans. Her exit marks the end of a significant chapter in her career, but it also opens the door for new opportunities. Fans and colleagues are eager to see what she will do next and how her departure will affect the programming at Fox News. Faulkner's presence on Outnumbered has been pivotal, driving the show's success with her engaging discussions and insightful analyses. The show will now need to adapt to her absence, potentially altering its format or host lineup to maintain viewer interest. Throughout her time at Fox News, Faulkner received numerous accolades, including 6 Emmy Awards, recognizing her excellence in journalism. Her dedication to inspiring others is evident in her personal mission to uplift and empower those around her. Despite being a prominent figure in the industry, Faulkner remains humble and acknowledges the influence of those who have shaped her life and career. From her family to iconic figures like Oprah Winfrey and Diane Sawyer, she credits these individuals for guiding her journey. The future of Faulkner's career. Harris. Faulkner's decision to leave Fox News has sparked curiosity and speculation about her next steps. Viewers of Outnumbered wonder what this change means for the show and its future. Faulkner's departure is a significant loss for the program, as her engaging discussions and insightful analyses were vital to its success. The show's format may need to adapt in response to this change, potentially altering its host lineup. As Faulkner transitions away from Fox News, her journalism career remains marked by notable achievements, including 6 Emmy Awards and her extensive coverage of critical events. Her connection to Kansas City. Faulkner has a deep-rooted connection to Kansas City, where she spent formative years in her broadcasting career. This city is not just a place on the map for her. It represents home, community, and the foundation of her professional success. Her love for Kansas City extends beyond work, as she proudly supports the Kansas City Chiefs. In lighthearted moments, she has shared funny stories about her family, including her husband's sports memorabilia collection. These anecdotes illustrate her genuine personality and the love she has for her family and community. Personal connections and achievements. Despite her prominence, some aspects of Faulkner's journey may still be lesser known. She made history at Fox News as the first black woman to anchor a daytime show, breaking barriers in the industry. Her Midwest roots played a significant role in shaping her career and personal life. Faulkner often shares her love for Kansas City, reflecting on her early days there. She is a passionate Chiefs fan, proudly wearing their colors on game days. Her connection to the Midwest is evident in her work, and she continues to embrace her heritage. Memorable moments and experiences. Harris Faulkner has shared numerous memorable experiences, including singing the Star-Spangled Banner in front of a large audience at Arrowhead Stadium. This moment was unforgettable for her, showcasing her deep connection to her roots. She often sings along to the national anthem, regardless of where she is. Faulkner has also been humorously portrayed on Saturday Night Live, where Leslie Jones captured her spirit in a comedy sketch. Faulkner appreciated the tribute, highlighting how it felt surreal to be portrayed in such a fun way. However, she has also faced challenges, such as suing Hasbro for using her name without permission for a toy.
A Fox News anchor is suing a toy company for using her likeness for a toy hamster.
Fan reactions and industry impact. As news of Harris Faulkner's departure from Fox News broke, fans and viewers flocked to social media platforms, their reactions a blend of shock, sadness, and support. Many expressed their disbelief at the news, sharing heartfelt messages about how much they appreciated her dedication to journalism. Viewers reminisced about specific moments from her broadcasts that resonated with them, highlighting her ability to address complex issues with empathy and clarity. The depth of these reactions underscores a vital aspect of modern media, the profound connection that audiences form with their favorite anchors. Harris's unique presence made her a trusted figure for many, and her departure signifies a loss that goes beyond just her on-screen role. In an age where media can feel increasingly fragmented and polarized, figures like Faulkner provide a sense of continuity and reliability. Her exit may spark conversations around viewer loyalty, raising questions about how networks can maintain audience trust amidst personnel changes. Moreover, the impact of her departure extends to the broader media industry. It highlights the challenges news organizations face in retaining talented journalists who resonate with viewers. As discussions about media integrity and accountability continue to grow, Harris's exit may encourage networks to reflect on their programming strategies and the anchors they choose to represent their brand. Harris Faulkner's legacy. Harris Faulkner leaves behind a remarkable legacy at Fox News, one that transcends her role as a journalist. Throughout her career, she has been more than just a news anchor. She has served as a trailblazer for many, particularly women of color seeking to break into a traditionally male-dominated field. Her achievements are a testament to hard work, resilience, and the belief that diverse voices are essential in journalism. Faulkner's journey reflects the importance of representation, showing aspiring journalists that they can achieve their dreams regardless of the barriers they may face. She has not only set high standards for journalistic excellence, but also inspired a new generation to pursue careers in media. Harris's approach to storytelling, thoughtful, insightful, and often deeply personal, has made her a role model for those looking to make their mark in the industry. As we look back on her contributions, it's clear that her influence will endure. Many of her colleagues and fans will continue to champion the values she embodied: integrity, hard work, and the courage to speak out on important issues.
By the way, NABJ promised, it came out in all of its language, that this was a journalism event and that this was not politics.
Her legacy serves as a reminder that journalism is not just about reporting facts. It's about connecting with people and making a difference in their lives. Future plans for Faulkner. While Harris Faulkner's future plans remain largely under wraps, speculation is rife regarding what her next chapter might entail. Some industry insiders suggest that she may explore opportunities in new media, perhaps launching her own platform that allows for more in-depth storytelling and engagement with her audience. This could provide her with the creative freedom to explore topics that matter most to her and her viewers, enabling her to continue her mission of informing and inspiring. Others speculate that she might venture into different genres, such as documentary filmmaking or podcasting, where her storytelling skills could shine even brighter. Given her extensive experience and knowledge, Harris could easily transition into producing content that highlights underreported stories or explores significant social issues. No matter where her journey takes her, one thing is certain: her fans will be closely watching and supporting her every step of the way. The loyalty she has cultivated over the years ensures that her audience will follow her to whatever platform she chooses next. Harris Faulkner's departure from Fox News may mark the end of one chapter, but it undoubtedly sets the stage for exciting new beginnings. As we wrap up this discussion on Harris Faulkner's unexpected departure from Fox News, it's clear that her impact on journalism and her loyal audience will resonate for years to come. Whether you're a longtime fan or new to her work, Harris has always brought passion and integrity to her reporting. While we may not know what the future holds for her, one thing is certain: her journey is far from over. We're eager to see where she goes next and what new stories she will tell. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insights into the media world. What are your thoughts on Harris's move? Let us know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.
Ron Howard, a legendary director and former actor, recently shared some deeply personal struggles.
He even invited me to guest direct The Late Show.
Ron Howard has done everything. Historical drama with Frost Nixon, epic fantasy like Willow, action thrillers with Backdraft, even a Disney princess movie.
What made this story catch your attention? It's fascinating to think about. While working on a tough scene, something clicked for me. The story wasn't just about excitement, but about real people who lived through those moments. That's where this movie needed to go. Ron Howard is a name everyone knows in the world of cinema and television. But if you think his life is about being a child actor turned famous director, think again.
When we were preparing the memorial, we realized that we had a chance to maybe do two things at once.
From becoming famous at a young age to making it big behind the camera, Ron Howard's journey is full of excitement, challenges, and hard work. Not only has he proven himself as a great director, but he's also a creative producer, shaping the way we see modern movies. But how did a boy with a friendly smile, who first appeared on The Andy Griffith Show, grow into a director behind major hits like A Beautiful Mind and Apollo 13? Let's dive into Ron Howard's incredible life, from his early days on set to his rise to the top of Hollywood.
Yeah, I learned a lot about comedy from him. I learned a lot about leadership.
The early life. Ronald William Howard, known to everyone as Ron Howard, was born on March 1st, 1954, in Duncan, Oklahoma.
March 1st, 1954, award-winning actor, producer, and director Ron Howard was born in Duncan, Oklahoma.
His family was deeply involved in the arts. His father, Rance Howard, was a passionate actor, and his mother, Jean Spiegel Howard, was a television actress. From a very young age, Ron grew up surrounded by the world of acting, experiencing the magic of film that few other kids had access to. When Ron was still a boy, the family moved to Los Angeles, the center of the movie business. Unlike most children, his early years were filled with auditions, long hours on sets, and bright stage lights. Ron's acting journey started when he was only 18 months old, with a small role in one of his father's films. His charming look quickly caught the eye of filmmakers, and soon he became a well-known child actor. Though he found success early, life wasn't always easy. His role as Opie Taylor on The Andy Griffith Show made him a household name, but behind the scenes, he had to manage both his acting work and school responsibilities. His parents were careful to make sure he wasn't just focused on acting, but also stayed committed to his education. Every day, Ron spent time working on schoolwork in quiet areas of the busy Hollywood studios, where he had private tutors to help him stay on track. However, being a famous child star came with its own struggles. At school, Ron's popularity made him the target of teasing. His character's name, Opie, was often turned into nicknames like Dopey or Soapy by other kids. One time, he even faced the embarrassment of wetting his pants in front of his classmates because he was too scared to use the school restroom due to bullying. Yet, with the support of his family, Ron learned how to handle these challenges and eventually found a small group of loyal friends.
He became famous playing Opie Taylor on The Andy Griffin Show.
Despite the difficulties, Ron's family provided him with valuable lessons about acting and filmmaking. In the evenings, they would watch movies together and talk about everything from acting techniques to the details of storytelling. These discussions sparked Ron's love not only for acting, but also for what happens behind the camera. It was during these family moments that his dream of becoming a director began to grow. After finishing high school at John Burroughs High School, Ron followed his passion by enrolling in the University of Southern California's School of Cinematic Arts, one of the top film schools in the country. However, due to the pressure of his acting career and film projects, Ron had to leave the program before finishing his degree. But the hands-on experience he gained, along with guidance from his parents and the directors he worked with, gave him a strong foundation for the next stage of his career.
We went to the wrap party. That this was it for the Andy Griffith Show. And Andy was up there on the microphone talking.
My earliest memories are of my dad directing summer stock, so I was literally wandering around.
His big break came with Night Shift, 1982, a romantic comedy starring Henry Winkler and Michael Keaton. This film gave Ron the chance to fully show off his storytelling skills. Night Shift received positive reactions from both audiences and critics, helping Ron establish himself as a promising young director in Hollywood. Building on the success of Night Shift, his next major project was Splash, 1984. This romantic comedy featured Tom Hanks and Daryl Hannah and told the story of a man who falls in love with a mermaid. Splash not only performed well at the box office, but also marked the first time Ron received wide critical praise as a director. The film's clever and emotional storytelling proved that Ron was more than just an actor-turned-director. He was a filmmaker who could create powerful stories through images. In 1985, Ron continued to strengthen his reputation with the science fiction film Cocoon, which told the story of a group of elderly people who find a pool of water with rejuvenating powers. The film was a commercial success and even won an Academy Award for Best Supporting Actor for Donna Meche. Cocoon showed Ron's ability to manage larger films with special effects while still delivering touching and emotional stories. In 1989, Ron brought another successful project to life with Parenthood.
Hollywood Reporter, Ron Howard is taking over as director of the film.
A family drama about the complexities of relationships and how family members face life's challenges. Parenthood was a commercial hit and received praise from critics for its warm mix of humor and heartfelt moments. This film highlighted Ron's talent for blending humor and emotion to create moving stories that touched audiences. However, the true peak of Ron Howard's directing career came with Apollo 13, 1995. This film marked a significant leap in his growth as a director. Based on the true story of the failed 1970 space mission, Apollo 13 starred Tom Hanks, Kevin Bacon, and Bill Paxton. The film was a massive commercial success, grossing over $335 million worldwide and receiving 9 Academy Award nominations, including Best Picture and Best Director. Apollo 13 established Ron as one of Hollywood's top directors, showcasing his skill in combining technical precision with a deeply emotional narrative. Thanks to Apollo 13, Ron Howard secured his place among the most talented and respected directors in Hollywood, proving he was not just a former child actor, but a master storyteller behind the camera. Peak of directing career. After making his mark with Apollo 13, Ron Howard entered the peak phase of his directing career. During this time, he solidified his reputation with a series of diverse and critically acclaimed films. One of his most significant achievements was A Beautiful Mind, 2001, a film that told the life story of brilliant mathematician John Nash. The movie also showed Nash's struggles with schizophrenia. Under Ron's skilled direction, the film depicted Nash's internal battle while also highlighting a touching story about love, perseverance, and the unwavering support of his devoted wife. A Beautiful Mind earned 4 Academy Awards, including Best Picture and Best Director for Ron Howard. This success firmly established him as one of Hollywood's top directors and is considered a high point in his career.
And what happened is, about 20 years ago, when he was starting to become really famous as a director, he and his wife wanted to raise their kids outside Hollywood.
Following A Beautiful Mind, Ron didn't slow down. He continued to advance his career with larger and more diverse projects. In 2006, he directed The Da Vinci Code, an adaptation of Dan Brown's famous mystery thriller novel. This project was ambitious, requiring Ron to balance thrilling elements with sensitive religious themes. Despite the controversies surrounding its content, The Da Vinci Code became a global sensation, grossing over $750 million worldwide. This film became one of Ron's most commercially successful works and showcased his talent in handling complex, thought-provoking stories. Beyond commercial hits, Ron also ventured into deeper narratives. In 2008, he released Frost-Nixon, a film based on the historic interviews between journalist David Frost and former U.S. President Richard Nixon. Frost-Nixon was not just a political drama. It was an intense battle of minds, with both characters driven by their conflicting ambitions. Under Ron's direction, the film captured the psychological depth of the characters, keeping audiences engaged from beginning to end. It received 5 Academy Award nominations, including Best Director for Ron Howard, proving his ability to handle historical and political narratives with precision. While many directors often focus on a single genre, Ron showed his versatility by continuously challenging himself with different types of films. In 2013, he amazed audiences with Rush, a film about the legendary rivalry between Formula One drivers James Hunt and Niki Lauda. Rush was a perfect blend of exciting racing scenes and deeply emotional storytelling, keeping viewers on the edge of their seats.
First of all, I was surprised that Rush is happening, or like you just said. But when I saw it the first time, I was impressed that there was no Hollywood changes or things changed a little bit.
The film was not only a critical success, but also demonstrated Ron's ability to turn an unexpected topic, like motorsports, into a compelling human drama. Rush further showcased Ron's diverse directing style, proving he could transform unfamiliar subjects into captivating and heartfelt stories. A Star Wars story. As part of the iconic Star Wars universe, the project was a large-scale production with high technical demands. Ron was brought in to replace the original director midway through filming, a move that placed immense pressure on him to complete the film. Despite these challenges, Ron successfully finished the project, delivering a visually stunning and emotionally engaging movie for Star Wars fans. While Solo did not meet the expected box office performance, Ron's skillful handling of the action, visual effects, and storytelling once again demonstrated his versatility. He showed he could tackle a wide range of genres, from political and psychological dramas to sci-fi epics. Ron Howard's impressive career is not only marked by his well-known films, but also by the numerous prestigious awards he has received. Along with his Oscar for A Beautiful Mind, Ron has earned nominations for films like Apollo 13, Frost-Nixon, and Rush. His continued exploration of different themes and genres, from human psychology to action-packed stories, showcases his endless creativity and adaptability. These qualities have secured Ron Howard's legacy as one of Hollywood's most talented and versatile directors, making him a master storyteller across the cinematic spectrum. Personal life. Ron Howard is not only known for his amazing career as a talented director, but also for living a peaceful and fulfilling personal life, far from the glitz and chaos often linked to Hollywood. He married Cheryl Alley on June 7, 1975, and together they have built a strong and lasting relationship that has endured for nearly 50 years. Cheryl, who later became a writer, has always been a steadfast companion and supporter throughout Ron's journey, from his days as an actor to becoming one of the most renowned directors in Hollywood.
Ron is presently married to Cheryl Alley Howard. She was born in December 1953 and is a graduate from the California State University. She and Ron were close since high school and eventually tied the knot in June 1975.
Ron often shares that, from the moment he met Cheryl in high school, he knew she was the one he wanted to be with. They first met as students at John Burroughs High School in California and have supported each other through all of life's ups and downs. Ron believes there is no grand secret to maintaining a long-lasting relationship other than open and honest communication. He and Cheryl have always created an environment where they can freely express themselves, listen to one another, and work through challenges together. One key factor that has strengthened Ron and Cheryl's bond is the unwavering support she has given him throughout his career. When Ron transitioned from acting to directing, Cheryl was by his side, encouraging him and giving him the space he needed to follow his passion. Ron has admitted that much of his success is thanks to Cheryl's patience and support. She has been more than just a life partner. She has been his pillar of strength during the toughest times. Their marriage has been further blessed with 4 children: Bryce Dallas Howard, Jocelyn Carlisle, Paige Carlisle, and Reed Cross. Among them, Bryce is the most well-known, having followed in her parents' footsteps in the entertainment industry and becoming a successful actress and director.
Chris Pratt has had a lot of criticism directed at him, but he's finally getting some praise, and this time is coming from his co-star Bryce Dallas Howard.
Ron has always been protective of his children, especially regarding the pressures of the acting world. He and Cheryl decided not to let their kids enter the industry at a young age, despite their passion for the arts. Ron wanted to ensure they had a normal childhood and were not burdened by comparisons to his iconic roles. The Howard family leads a relatively private life away from the spotlight. Ron has always valued family and works hard to maintain a balance between his career and personal life. Along with nurturing their family, Ron and Cheryl have raised their children with strong moral values and a sense of responsibility, always encouraging them to pursue their passions without getting caught up in the allure of fame. Ron and Cheryl are now proud grandparents to 5 grandchildren and find great joy in watching their family grow. He often shares that family values are what he holds most dear, and it is the stability of his family that has allowed him to remain creative and focused throughout his long career. New revelations about the past. Looking back on the years spent filming The Andy Griffith Show, Ron Howard often reflects on his childhood, where Desilu Studios became more than just a workplace. It became a significant part of his life. From a young age, Ron witnessed and experienced many unforgettable moments, both sweet and challenging. Growing up on a film set sometimes felt like living in a different world where reality and fiction intertwined. One of Ron's most memorable moments was trying to throw a rock into a lake during the show's iconic opening scene. His small arms weren't strong enough to toss the rock far enough, so a crew member had to step in and throw it for him.
The Andy Griffith Show, starring Andy Griffith, with Ronnie Howard, also starring Don Knotts.
These small yet impactful details reveal that even in the world of cinema, things are not always as they appear on screen. While the joyful memories of working on set remain a cherished part of Ron's past, he doesn't shy away from sharing the lesser-known truths. The set of The Andy Griffith Show wasn't always a peaceful place. Crew members often drank alcohol, and the work environment was thick with cigarette smoke, making it sometimes too harsh for a young boy. Ron recalled that his eyes would often sting from the smoke, and he was exposed to inappropriate sights for his age, such as crude graffiti on the restroom walls. Growing up in such an environment brought both happiness and significant challenges. As a child actor, Ron had to cope with the pressures of both work and life outside the studio. He was often teased by his peers for his fame, enduring mocking taunts about his character, Opie. However, instead of letting these experiences bring him down, Ron learned to rise above them. The lessons he absorbed during his early years helped him develop resilience and gave him a deeper understanding of the tough realities of the entertainment industry. As Ron grew older and continued his career, those childhood experiences became the foundation that shaped him into the talented director he is today. He frequently credits his time observing directors on set as the inspiration that fueled his passion for working behind the camera. The challenges and joys of his past gave him unique insight into storytelling, a gift that became evident in the successful films he directed later in life. Ron's reflections on his journey have made him appreciate the importance of perseverance and passion. From a beloved child actor to an acclaimed director, his story is a testament to growth, overcoming obstacles, and the never-ending pursuit of knowledge. Although time has passed, the memories of The Andy Griffith Show remain with him as a cherished and irreplaceable part of his life and career. Current life. At 70, Ron Howard continues to nurture his passion for filmmaking. Although he no longer sits at the pinnacle of his career as he once did, he now leads a fulfilling life surrounded by his family, especially his wife, Cheryl Alley, who has been his steadfast companion for nearly half a century. Together, they have built a happy family with 4 children, including Bryce Dallas Howard, who has followed in her father's footsteps, making her mark as both an actress and a director. Ron and Cheryl also share a deep bond with their grandchildren, dedicating much of their time to enjoying family life. Nevertheless, Ron hasn't fully stepped away from cinema. In 2024, he is involved in several major projects, most notably Eden, a survival horror film he has been developing for over a decade. This film is set to be released soon and revolves around a mysterious event in the Galapagos Islands, captivating audiences with an intriguing story and a star-studded cast, including Jude Law and Ana de Armas. This project is deeply personal for Ron, affirming that his creative spark still burns brightly after decades in the film industry. In addition to Eden, Ron Howard is delving into the life of Jim Henson, the creator of The Muppets, with the documentary Jim Henson Idea Man, released on Disney Plus in 2024.
So no doubt you are familiar with the name Jim Henson. Now, the story of the man behind many of our favorite movies and iconic characters is finally being told. Lindsay Davis spoke to award-winning director Ron Howard about how his new documentary dives into the mind of one of the world's most renowned creators.
This project is one that Ron is particularly proud of. Not only does it recount the story of a once-in-a-generation talent like Henson, but it also reveals how Henson has been a significant source of inspiration in Ron's own creative journey. Currently, Ron maintains his dedication to his work while focusing more on his family and inspirational projects. He often reflects on his life and career, expressing gratitude for the successes he has achieved, from his early days as a child actor to his status as a renowned director. Ron Howard has undergone an extraordinary journey, evolving from a beloved child actor on The Andy Griffith Show to becoming one of Hollywood's most renowned directors. The years spent on set nurtured a passion for storytelling, not only in front of the camera, but also behind it. From iconic films like Apollo 13 and A Beautiful Mind, to his latest projects like Eden, Ron has proven that perseverance, continuous learning, and an unwavering dedication to his craft are the keys to success. Ron's journey is a testament to the power of dreaming big and working hard to achieve those dreams. His achievements as a director have firmly established him as one of the greatest talents in the world of cinema. Without a doubt, Ron Howard's career will continue to shine and inspire generations to come. Thank you for watching today's video. If you enjoyed hearing about Ron Howard's incredible life story, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss out on more exciting content. Leave a comment and share your thoughts on his journey from child actor to legendary director. See you in the next video.